How to trim your beard with clippers. Hello and welcome to Video Jug. Beards can be sexy and stylish. We have teamed up with master barber Joe Dunhoven from Jacks of London to give your beard a bit of vavavoom. In this film, Joe is going to show you how to shape your beard using clippers.
What I'm going to do first is use my miniature clippers, which I've got 2 sets of, all of which are readily available in any professional retail outlet.
Step 1. Lower jaw.
We're going to do just below the jawline, which is just around about the Adam's apple, which gives a nice sharp face. If you clench your jaw at home, it gives you a line. Clench your jaw. You can see where your jawline ends and finishes, and what you want to do is try and work parallel with that. To get to the bottom of the chin is generally, on most people, is 2 fingers width. So you place 2 fingers width, and then you've got you're matching your jawline with your fingers. You can then see where your line will be coming, and you just follow that with the clipper, like so. With clippers, be careful, if I do it whilst the clipper's turned off, not to do this, because it will cut you. You place the clipper on and press, on and press, and so on and so forth. Don't slide it because you will cut yourself. I'm going to brush away the hair with my brush. Obviously you may not have a brush at home. If you haven't, just use your back of your hand or whatever. And you can see the line that I've put in. Although it's faint, when I use the razor, it will then make that very, very sharp. It just follows along the natural jawline like so, and then just finish off on the side, leaving it natural.
Step 2. The upper jaw.
As we're starting on this side, you always continue with the side you're working on. And all I would do, again with my clippers, there's a natural line which the beard follows. Normally it's like a few straggly bits of hair up here. If you look at how your beard follows in the mirror, you can see, again, generally, it's a rule of thumb, it's not an exact science by any stretch of the mark, is about 2 fingers-ish is where you follow from the corner of the mouth to the lobe of the ear. As you can see, again, just lightly moving the clipper. There's no hard actions there to cause any cuts. And again, just lightly clean away. And that's the shape from the nose to the corner of the mouth up to the sideburn. Remember this, one ear will be set higher than the other, so don't use your ears to set your sideburns. Just use a finger by placing your finger on where your sideburn is, and so on and so, exactly the same on the other side. If you use your fingers rather than your ears, you'll always get an exact match. So now we're going to do the other side of the client's face. At home, obviously you can turn your own head, and it's the same process that we followed for the left-hand side of the face.
Step 3. The Adam's apple.
Two fingers down from the chin will give me my mark, which you can see is there. Be careful around the Adam's apple area. The Adam's apple is very sensitive, as I'm sure a lot of people are aware when they've caught it, when they've been shaving, or when they're in a rush in the morning. It's the same whilst using an electric handheld clipper. If you catch it, it will cut it, it will hurt, it will bleed. Be careful. It's almost a perfect line from jawline to jawline. Obviously, it's not a perfect line. You can see it's not, there's a little bit out. So you just touch it up until you're happy with yourself in the mirror. And at the end of the day, you're your own judge on how you want your beard to look.
Step 4. The upper lip.
When you do a beard, you sometimes find there's a few straggly bits at the top of the lip. This bit can be a bit tricky because obviously you're using a clipper against its normal grain, and the lip's quite sensitive to cutting. So everything I've said before, be light with your touch, and just try by using the edge of the blade, don't use the whole blade, just try and use the sort of the last quarter of the blade to go around the natural lip, like so. You see I'm just using the edge of the blade and lightly moving it along. It's barely doing anything, it's just taking off the little stragglers which you get at the top of the lip.
Et voilà,